Good afternoon. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. As we look at weather this afternoon, now, we do not have a warning, but for the next, and if y'all been witnessing this, and if you're in northern Clarke County, southern Lauderdale County, you've had all types of heavy rain come across you, and this will continue probably for the next 15 minutes. So if you're in the Meridian area, got to go south, wait a little bit, or if you're in Quitman and want to come toward Meridian, I would wait this out. Let's go to Meridian Honda radar and pull this up and show you what we've got. It's been raining very, very hard. As we'll look at this, this is right on the Clarke County line, right there at Clarkdale, these areas, all of this pouring rain. York, Alabama, Livingston, these areas also this afternoon getting hammered right now with storms. And then just to the west here of Shibuda, in the rural area of Clarke County over to Heidelberg, lots of rain. But this is some of the worst that we've got. It's had 2 to 3 different storm tracks over the last 30 to 40 minutes right in this area here. Now, Union, Mississippi, y'all see up here in this left-hand corner, you're getting wet too. Let's pull up some locations and start with Clarke County, and we'll just do a walkabout through the area and let you know where it's raining in relation to you. Now, again, we have no warnings. Doesn't change the fact that we've got tons of rain coming down at the present time, does it? It does not. As we look at this, all in this area here out by Energy, and we've got tremendous lightning strikes. If you're anywhere here near the Snell Volunteer Fire Department there on Highway 514, be extremely careful. As we come across here, let's just look at a few of these. As we've had lightning strikes right here on the eastern side of the county within the last 10 minutes. We had this one in the last 60 seconds. And if we'll zoom in on this area here as we go south, this is going to be County Road 430. Lightning strikes all in this area here. And if you've ever had these problems before, you definitely do not want any of your home struck and damaged from this stuff. As we cut across with this, 417, that was within the last 60 seconds as well. We've also got a lightning strike here within 10 minutes. So this area here just to the southwest of Energy Church, is taking some serious lightning hits. Now, as we move across this is now moved just to the east of Quitman Highway 18, getting rain showers. And we go right up here to where it's right on top of it, and within a mile or two, either north or south of where Clarko State Park is. Pouring rain. This is the rain, as I mentioned, if you're anywhere in Clarke County wanting to come to the Meridian area, hold off. It's just not worth it right now. Let this pass. It'll get better. This stretches all the way from Enterprise. Look at this. If you're going to be cutting across here on 514 in between Enterprise and 45, tremendous amounts of rain coming down through this, gully washers as we call it. Now we look at southern Lauderdale County, a couple of places here as we look around this, as we get out right here. This is going to be at the Causeyville Ballpark. Anybody out in that area in Causeyville? Y'all have got a lot of rain coming down right now. As we zoom in a little bit closer on this, again, that's Benville, Causeyville Road, Hayes Cemetery area, the Causeyville Baptist Church, pouring rain. That's just going to be to the west of where the ball field is. Causeyville Road, all of these areas here, there. Causeyville, Why Not Road, and Benville, Causeyville Road. A lot of Causeyvilles in there, isn't it? All of those roads where they meet right there, the further south that you go toward the Lauderdale County-Clarke line, the heavier it's going to get. Hayes Cemetery area, as I mentioned a little bit ago, pouring down rain. And this is going to be Fisher Road, all along Fisher Road that it joins into this. And this is going to be B.W. Johnson Road. So those areas there out in southeastern Lauderdale County, be cautious on as well. And as you go into Clarke County, you see that the rain intensifies. Now, we got a storm sitting right here. This is Enterprise, going to be to the northwest of Enterprise. As we look at this storm track, it'll be at Bassick in 24 minutes and then reach Savoy within 29 minutes. Now, again, I want to remind everybody we don't have warnings, but this is one of these torrential rains that just kind of popped up as we go a little bit further south into Clarke County here at Pachuta. Let's look at this as we zoom in on this at 512 and Highway 18. The rain is pouring down in all of these areas here. This is going to be just to the east of the post office there at Pachuta. Be careful, and you'll look at this. It goes as far east as Old Pleasant Hill Cemetery. That's kind of the line right there on 512 of where the rain is. As we back out and we go a little bit further south, and as I mentioned, we do have rain down here in the southern portion of the county. It's raining, but not as heavy it is as in the northern portion. Heidelberg also getting rain this afternoon. As we look at this even stretches. Let's turn this off. We can get a clearer picture of where these storms are. It's just right there on that Lauderdale-Clarke line, pouring rain. Now, as we ease up, let's look at York and Livingston, Alabama, for our neighbors right across the line here of what we've got. So let's zoom in and show you what we're doing here. Interstate 59, also Highway 11, pouring rain in those areas. Right here is going to be McElroy Trucking. This is going to be to the northeast of there after you go through York, and you get just about to where Sumter Central High School is. Right there is where the worst of the rain is. Stretching back over to Highway 80 from 17 to 80, those areas there. And then even east of UWA, right out here on the rural route in between south of Epps. Epps getting a little bit there at the interstate. All the way down to Highway 80, County Road 28. Those areas, be careful. As we move back west, let's look over here. Now, our friends in Neshoba County and also Newton County, this northern Newton County, this is a small cell, but nonetheless, it's dumping rain there pretty hard. As we look at this and zoom in, this is going to be to the west of the Dollar General. Pretty much situated on top of 492. As we get a little bit closer view of this, this is going to be the airport, the landing strip there. We look at this around Little Mountain Church, these areas there. Now, here's the United Methodist Church, going to be west of there, roughly about a mile or so. Let's do a distance on that as we go from here back over to where the rain starts. It's going to be roughly 1 mile, 8/10 of a mile is what we've got before reaching downtown area of where everything is. Let me turn that off. Distance tool cleared out. It just kind of gives you an idea of where that rain is, about a mile from the downtown Union area there. We also have some rain to the north of 492 and south of 492. Nothing horrible, but it is raining in those areas. And we do have a small shower popping up right along in here, right here at the Conahatta Post Office, just to the west of there, starting to ease in. Some showers there. Those are the worst of the areas. And if you look back at Clarke County, it's just pouring. The best way to word that. And again, this most likely will continue for the next 15 minutes is roughly what I'm getting. Let me double check back on any updates that I've got. Still saying through about 4:30, so 7 minutes or so, still continuing to do that. Debbie McGibbon says that just a little thunder there in the College Park area in Lauderdale County. That's right. Bassett City getting hit hard with rain. Thank you, Paulette. Appreciate that. Tina Wiggins-Smith, get those fur babies in. It's coming to Dixon. Yeah, the fur babies do not at all like lightning, as we all know that. They seem to get kind of bent out of shape over that. Kind of hard to catch them. Let's see here. Chunky, I spoke with Jeremy Barnum-Castle, sent me some pictures just a little bit ago of there where he's at in Clarke County. Raining hard and Enterprise getting messages there. 3 miles past the Chevron on Causeyville Road, just thundering. Lonnie Tim says, thank you. Watching from Enterprise, rain and power went out and now is coming on. And now that you say that, let me just do a quick check of power outages while we're all looking at this. Sometimes it does happen. We got a few people, Enterprise area. Let's pull this up where y'all can visit and see what I'm watching here. If you're in the dark, you're wondering what's going on with it. As we pull this up, this is the latest from EMEPA. As we get, let me move this in here where you can see this. This is going to be in the Stonewall Enterprise area. We've got about 8 people here to the southeast of Stonewall. We'll go here and zoom in on this. And again, this is going to be on County Road 155 is where this is. Right along in there is where the power is out. You've got County Road 156, Stonewall, Clarko Road, and then right in here, 155. This is going to be west of Highway 45. Now let's back out. We had a couple of people north of there. Let's go right up here to the northeast. This is going to be closer to the Lauderdale County line, not quite on it, but this is on County Road 357, right there at Bassett City. We got 2 people without power. And I know a lot of people go, well, 2 people is not that bad. Well, if you're one of those 2 people, it's bad, isn't it? That's what we're looking at this moment with the power outages as we go through all this. And let me just double check and make sure there's no one else here listed. Everything else, that just about summarizes it all. Clarke County has 11 total at this point without power. So there we are. Let's flip back over here and go to radar, where you can take a look at what we've got going on with radar as we do a quick glimpse of this. And again, still pouring hard, dumping rain on everybody in Clarke County. We don't have warnings, but it is still nonetheless just as bad at this time, pouring rain on that. Lauderdale County, good at this point. We're going to still, let's put this into motion to where you can see this, how this is playing out as it moves across there. Again, all this stuff is moving to the south, so downtown Quitman area, y'all be ready. You're going to get more rain, and we could get a little bit of this rain coming out of Livingston, moving through here in a little bit. We'll watch it closely. That's a quick update of what we've got right now. Should something turn a little bit worse, we'll come back and update you on it, but that's a quick glimpse of what we've got. Cassandra Johnson says that she is without power now, Clarkdale area. Let me double check here and do an update and see if this resembles that now on here, if they've updated any of that. Still, the map is showing the same. It may take them a second as we pull this up where you can see here what I'm looking at. It may take them a minute for that to update to catch up with real time of what's going out there before it hits the internet. I'm sure on their end they can see it. So that's a quick rundown of what we've got right now. As always, we'll come back and go live again should it be another threat. But I thought you might want to know where we're at, what's going on with the weather, especially if you're in this northern Clarke County area here with all the rain and lightning. Be careful in those areas. Power blinked at Clarkdale School a couple times. Has been thundering and lightning with lots of rain. Dawn Harlan says it's windy where she is. County Road 480, power is blinking. Lightning pretty bad in downtown Quitman right now, Jennifer says. So those are our areas of concern. Now, let me check something to make sure I hadn't missed. Let's see. I did get a note here about Meridian. A manhole is open in the center of the street on 22nd Avenue and B Street. It's turned up like it's standing on its edge. So if you're traveling anywhere on B Street, 22nd Avenue, I'll watch that. Be horrible to fall in that. It'll do a lot of damage to your car. So we definitely don't want that. Got that little note there. And always, if you've got a message, inbox us, email us any way that you can. You're more than welcome to add. We added some pictures there. If you've got anything, add that to our page so others can see as well. All right, double checking. Still the same as we look at the radar. We pull this up. We do show that here at York, these storms are getting a little bit worse there, and we'll make it to Williams, as you can see, is making its way toward Clarke County, Lauderdale County there. Tons of rain through Enterprise. All of northern Clarke County is just being dumped on right now. That's a quick overview of what we've got. Newton is fine, Erica. Nothing going on there. Only in Union do we have some showers. As you'll see right here is Newton. Everything looks great there. Montrose, Highway 15, all those areas are good. Again, we'll come back should the weather threaten any more. I appreciate y'all dropping by. We'll keep you up to date behind the scenes with everything that's going on as well. Big thank you to each and every one of you for dropping by and visiting with us this afternoon as we keep you up to date with the latest when it comes to weather. Thanks a bunch. We'll see you soon.
The Scotty Ray Report is brought to you by our following partners: